Imagine plunging into the deep blue ocean. The sunlight fades as you sink deeper, and you begin to sense that you are entering the domain of some of the most powerful predators ever to exist. Three names dominate this realm: meet a king of its time, the mighty Orca, the legendary great white shark, and the colossal Megalodon. But who truly rules the sea? Let's start with the Orca, also known as the killer whale. Despite its name, the orca is not a whale at all. It's the largest member of the dolphin family. Adult males can reach lengths of up to 9 meters and weigh over 6 tons. With a sleek black and white body built for speed, orcas can reach 56 kilometers per hour, making them one of the fastest marine predators. But their real advantage: intelligence. Orcas are highly social and hunt in pods, working together with military-like precision. Some pods specialize in hunting fish, while others target seals, sea lions, and even whales much larger than themselves. They use coordinated strategies, herding fish into tight balls, creating waves to knock seals off ice floes, or even flipping great white sharks upside down to induce a paralysis state called tonic immobility. Speaking of great whites, the great white shark is perhaps the most famous predator in the modern ocean, reaching lengths of up to 6 meters and weighing more than 2 tons. These sharks have been the ultimate solitary hunters for millions of years. Their bodies are built for stealth, streamlined for fast bursts, with rows of razor-sharp teeth that can rip through flesh in seconds. Great whites are masters of the ambush attack. They stalk their prey from below, using the element of surprise. When they strike, they explode upward with incredible force, often breaching the surface in a spectacular display of power. They feed primarily on seals, sea lions, tuna, and sometimes even smaller sharks. For a long time, the great white had no rival, till orcas decided they were on the menu. In recent years, scientists have documented orcas hunting and killing great whites, targeting their nutrient-rich livers and leaving the rest behind. For all their power, great whites seem to know when they're outmatched. Many flee areas when orcas arrive. But now, let's travel back millions of years to meet the Megalodon. Living between 23 and 3.6 million years ago, Otodus Megalodon was the largest shark to ever roam the oceans. Estimates suggest they reached lengths of 15 to 18 meters, that is longer than a city bus, and weighed up to 60 tons. Their teeth were the size of a human hand, serrated like steak knives, designed to crush bone. Megalodons had a bite force estimated at 18 tons, 3 times stronger than a great white's bite today. They were apex predators, feeding on whales, giant turtles, and virtually anything else they wanted. Their range was global, and their dominance was absolute. If you were in the ocean during the Megalodon's reign, there was nowhere to hide. So how do these three compare? The orca rules the modern ocean through intelligence, teamwork, and adaptability. They can take down prey that even the largest sharks avoid, and they've proven themselves capable of toppling the great white from its throne. The great white, while no longer the undisputed king, remains a fearsome hunter, stealthy, powerful, perfectly evolved for solo ambushes. And the Megalodon, if it were still around today, even orcas would likely avoid it. Its sheer size and bite power would make it almost unbeatable in open combat. But what if these three apex predators met face-to-face in the same ocean? Who would win? If it came down to raw size and strength, the Megalodon would dominate. One bite from this prehistoric giant could end the fight instantly. Its massive jaws could crush an orca in seconds and easily overpower a great white. However, the orca has a unique advantage: intelligence and teamwork. If an entire pod of orcas went after a single Megalodon, it could potentially outmaneuver it, targeting its gills or other vulnerable areas. The great white, in this scenario, would likely avoid direct conflict altogether, striking only if an opportunity appeared. In a one-on-one battle, Megalodon beats both. In a group fight, a coordinated pod of orcas might stand a chance, using strategy rather than brute force. The great white? It's fast and dangerous, but against these two giants, it would probably be the first to retreat. So the answer depends on the rules of the fight. The biggest and strongest wins if it's raw power. But the smartest and most cooperative might just steal the crown. As you swim back toward the surface, sunlight returns, and the shadows of these legendary hunters fade into the deep. The ocean feels calm again, but you know that somewhere below, a predator is watching. Whether it's the cunning orca, the stealthy great white, or the ancient Megalodon, One truth remains beneath the waves: the hunt never ends.